Well, let's get talking this afternoon. We have a lot in the park. Guinness Nigeria PLC has announced that it is marking a monumental 75 years of operations, celebrating the legacy steeped in heritage, innovation, and its deep-rooted bond with Nigerian people. Now, founded in 1950, the company opened its first brewery in Lagos in 1962, making it the first Guinness brewery outside of Ireland and the UK. According to the statement, over the decades, Guinness has grown from a brewing company into a cultural icon, playing a vital role in national milestones, family celebrations, and everyday moments across generations. With a dynamic portfolio including Guinness Foreign Extra Stout, Guinness Extra, Guinness Smooth, Malta Guinness, Origin, Smirnoff, Dobic Malt, Gordon's, and the brand remains deeply embedded in Nigerians' life. Its commitment to quality and resilience has earned it a reputation as a national treasure. Well, I have with me this afternoon Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of Guinness Nigeria PLC, Mr. Girish Sharma. He is not alone in the studios. The Corporate Relations Director at Guinness Nigeria PLC, Mr. Rotimi Odushola, is also here with me. Good afternoon, gentlemen, and it's good to have you live in the studio.
It's our pleasure to be here. Thank you very much for having us, and happy Workers' Day to everyone.
Indeed, really, it is a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having us.
I think I should start from my right. Let me start with the MD CEO. Yes, what does 75 anniversary really means to you, let me say, personally and professionally?
I think for us it's extremely humbling, more than anything else. I mean, we always consider Guinness Nigeria to be a national treasure that I think we as a team have the opportunity to hone and grow. So I think it's an absolute pleasure for us to have stayed this long. And for us, it's about the next 75 years now, and that's what we're working towards.
Interesting stuff. But I'm going to follow up with what really is the secret to stay beloved across generations?
I think more than anything, I think having brands that resonate with the consumers and having quality products out there and making sure that everything that you give to your consumer is something that they appreciate and they like. I think that is something that we focused on a lot as a company.
Interesting stuff. Let me ask Mr. Odushola. I know a lot of stuffs around CSR and all of that. Tell us what you've been doing that reflects your legacy of impact.
Thank you very much. Guinness, over the past 75 years, has been intricately woven into the fabric of the Nigerian society. And it's not just about the quality products that we produce and offer to the consumers, but it's also how we've connected to the communities in which we serve, in which we operate. So we have interventions in the area of health, particularly eye care. There are iconic eye hospitals across Nigeria. In Luth, the Guinness Eye Hospital; at Onitsha, the Guinness Eye Hospital. And we are very proud of our association with those institutions, and we've supported them for decades. We're also very big on water and intervention, particularly in areas where people are having challenges, water-stressed areas. We provide portable water to communities across Nigeria, the north, the south, Lagos, Benin, places where we operate, and we're proud of that. We have a very robust undergraduate scholarship scheme for students of public institutions in Nigeria who are in science, tech, engineering, and mathematics. And we focus, we focus on making it inclusive. So most recently, apart from ensuring that there is a good balance of gender, we have also extended this to include persons living with disabilities. They also benefit under our scheme. And then because of the nature of the industry that we are in, we're extremely big on responsible consumption of alcohol. We know that when people don't consume alcohol responsibly, it could be harmful. So we have robust programs around responsible consumption of alcohol. We have programs around educating young people about the dangers of trying to take alcohol when you are not yet of age. And also we do many other things in terms of interventions across the country in Nigeria. We have a women's empowerment program that we call Plan W, where we engage women who are vulnerable. They could be single mothers, they could be widows, and then provide them with training in how to set up small micro businesses and give them the tools with which to start this business. These are some of the things.
Just some of them. I know there's a lot in the park. If you're going to let me go back to MD, CEO. There must have been some defining leadership moments where you had some bold decisions. Can you tell us about some of it?
I think leadership and boldness go hand in hand. So I think every single day that we get into the office and we take decisions, and it doesn't stop at me. My entire team, whether it's the commercial team, the supply chain team, the marketing, everyone. I think every day there are several decisions that we take as an organization. I'll probably refer to one because we were talking about sustainability.
Okay.
A lot of years ago, we had the decision. We were talking about sachets and alcohol in sachets, and we understand that that is a big conversation that is happening even at the Ministry of Health and at the government level. Yeah. And that's a discussion that we've been having in Nigeria as well as Guinness Nigeria also. So almost 3 years ago, Guinness Nigeria actually took the decision to say that despite the government having given 5 years for companies to stop producing alcohol in sachet, Guinness Nigeria decided to do that 3 years ahead of when the actual ban. That ban is still not in place, but Guinness Nigeria, as I speak to you, has been out of sachet alcohol for a long time. So these are just some of the decisions that we as leaders need to take because we feel it is the right time and it is the right thing that we need to do.
Before I go back to Mr. Odushola, I'm going to ask you that, how are you preparing for the next chapter, particularly with Toleram?
I think there are lots of exciting things for us. I mean, for us, most importantly, we continue to stay close to the consumers, continue to understand what the consumers want, and make sure that we deliver innovative products that the consumers love, and they continue to love the company for delivering those products. But I think beyond that, it's to make sure that every single person that is associated with the company grows. Our idea is together we should all grow. And that's really what we're all working towards.
Interesting stuff. You already talked about responsible drinking. You mentioned that when I asked you the first question. So let me just follow up with, how are you using cultural platforms to also shape your identity?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I started by saying that this company is intricately woven into the fabric of this of Nigeria.
You did.
We have identified culture as a platform on which our brands can continue to engage with the Nigerian people. So we're very big on cultural sponsorships and association with big cultural events in Nigeria, in the southeast, in the southwest, and we continue to develop relationships in that regard. I mean, we are very big with what's happening in the southeast. We know that our brands are popular and enjoyed by people across the country. And so we connect with people on those platforms culturally. Big cultural events like the Osun Osogbo Festival, we are very big, association. We have a big association with that, and also some of the biggest platforms on cultural, interventions in the southeast are part of the things that we're doing in that.
That sounds really good. But let me also ask you follow up that. What does true sustainability look like for Guinness Nigeria?
Sustainability for us is not just a mantra. Girish has mentioned, some of the things we've taken a decision to do, even ahead. Sachet, as you know, are generally not biodegradable. And so apart from the fact that there is a responsible consumption angle to it, you don't want sachets to be available to children and commercial bus drivers and so on and so forth. We take these sort of initiatives very serious. So for the past 4 years, we have had zero waste to landfill. We don't take any of the waste, solid waste, in our operations are either reused, recycled, or repurposed for something else. We have on our 2 breweries in Lagos and Benin a world-class water recovery, water recycling plant, for which we've even been recognized by the Lagos state government, as being, this is truly a world-class facility. And then in terms of water consumption, we are very big on ensuring that we are increasingly reducing the amount of water we extract from the environment in the process of our production. So we are improving our production processes to ensure that our operations continually have fewer and lower impact on the environment. So we believe that all of us, companies, individuals, we owe a responsibility to the world that we live in to behave and operate in a manner that ensures that the world itself is sustainable. And we are committed to that as Guinness Nigeria.
That really is important. Now, 75 years of impact, Mr. Sharman, and you would agree with me that it's a journey, really. Now, what role have your shareholders, of course, trade partners, distributors played in shaping this narrative?
I mean, look, the truth is that there is no way that we could have achieved what we've achieved without the support of every single person that you mentioned. And you forgot to mention the consumer.
Oh,
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, everyone that you mentioned, unless the consumer doesn't consume our products, no one has work to do. I think everyone's played an extremely important role. I mean, our shareholders make sure that they give us all the support that we need. The entire team works tirelessly to make sure that they get whatever out of the factory at the right time. The marketing makes sure that they create enough demand. The traders, the people that actually make the product available for the consumers to buy, they make sure that they open till late so that there is a place where our consumers can go and drink. So we couldn't have achieved what we've achieved without the support of each and every one of them.
Everybody has a role in the value chain.
150%.
Yeah, I must agree with you. How do you see their continued support powering you in the next chapter of growth and transformation?
I think as an organization, what is important is for us as leadership to make sure that each and every one of them aligns with what our vision is.
Yes,
we have a very, very clear agenda in terms of how we see growth. What is important is that we continue to inspire and inform them in terms of why we're doing what we're doing. I don't see any reason why they won't support us, because at the end of the day, every single thing that we're doing with the clear mandate to grow the company and grow every single brand, which will ultimately grow every employee in the organization, every shareholder in the organization, every consumer, every trader, everyone. So everyone, the entire ecosystem stands to benefit.
Interesting stuff. Now, Mr. Odushola, let me now ask you, what does the 75th anniversary, 75 is no joke, I must say, it's really no joke. What does it mean to you and your team?
So look, we're pleased to be here after 75 years. There have been times in Nigeria that it's been pretty challenging. We've weathered that storm. Periodically when it's come up, we are a resilient organization. Indeed, I think Guinness Nigeria, we've drawn from the spirit of the originator of brand Guinness. Fun fact, I don't know how many of us are aware of this, that Arthur Guinness signed a 9,000-year lease for the first brewery that was built in Ireland. That is vision. That is to say, this brand, this business is going to be here for years and years and years. Similarly, in Nigeria, since we started producing Guinness in Nigeria, and by the way, another fun fact for our consumers and the public, the first place outside of Ireland where Guinness was produced, not exported into, was in Lagos, Nigeria, at our brewery at Ogba. And that was in 1962. So that's another thing we're proud of. So 75 years is big. We are committed to Nigeria as a country. We are here to stay. We're looking forward to the next 75 and the next 75 and the next 75. And we encourage our consumers, please continue to enjoy our brands, those iconic brands that you are very much in love with. But when you do so, please do so responsibly.
Responsibly.
Absolutely.
That's very important for you to add that. Let me ask Mr. Sharman, message to Nigerians who have raised the glass for 75 years.
I think my only message to them is to say thank you.
Yes.
From the bottom of our heart, as an organization, as a company, we remain grateful, because at the end of the day, our growth, our existence solely lies on their shoulders. Alone, without the support of all of those guys, we are nothing. And every single thing that we want to do, we will do it, making sure that we are taking care of what they need. We are a company that ironically is older than Nigeria as a nation.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that we continue to challenge ourselves and make sure that we keep doing better every single day.
Every
Thank
single
you.
day.
Yes.
What more? Any parting shot for Nigerians now at this time?
Well, we want to wish Nigerian workers a happy Workers' Day.
True.
We want to wish our consumers, we want to thank our consumers, actually. You know, times can be challenging, but we encourage Nigerians to keep faith with the country. As a business, we kept faith with Nigeria, and we intend to continue keeping faith with Nigeria. Thank you very much for having us. To all of our stakeholders, all of our shareholders, all of our distributors, all of our partners, regulators, we do appreciate the support that we've received from you, the organized private sector, and the trade associations that we work with. Thank you so very much. Guinness is good for you.
Thank you so very much. And we say, let's see how it goes as the celebration continues, and where TVC also comes in one way or the other would also play a role. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I've been speaking to, let me start with Mr. Giri Sharma, who's the Managing Director, CEO, Guinness Nigeria PLC. Thank you. It's really great to have you. And on my side here, Mr. Rotimi Odushola. He's the Corporate Relations Director, Guinness Nigeria PLC. Thank you so much, and do enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, then. Still to come on the program, from oil to algorithms, rethinking Nigeria's future's economy with artificial intelligence. Principal consultant, F&F Consultancy, Dr. Finn Ditimi will join me after this break for that conversation. This is Business Nigeria. Don't go away.